Can feel you breathing, and it's keeping me awake.
Silvestro got another fantastic restart, just ran out of dry pavement. Tony Kanaan now putting pressure on the back of Di Silvestro. Your ride with Kanaan.
When you sit this low to the ground as you do in an IndyCar, it's impossible to see those puddles as you're racing up behind somebody's gearbox. That's Bourdais, Hunter Ray, and Simon Pagino. Big contact into the tires for Bourdais. 3 cars at least are off.
Ryan Hunter-Reay, Sebastian Bourdais.
I think there's much damage to his car.
If he can get it in gear,
yeah, I'm all right.
If he can get it in gear, he'd stay on the lead line.
We can see what happens.
He's
There's
off.
Simon's
He's off on his own. Yeah.
Was he off on his own, or was it contact with Hunter-Reay?
Jeez. That impact from Hunter-Reay's car to
Looked like
Bourdais
Simon was going to the outside of Hunter-Reay. The question is, when did he get there? How long was he there, etc.
You're on board with Graham Rahal. You see Pagino on the outside, the car to the right up front. Just had no room, and then comes back across. He ran out of room at the exit, and I'm not sure if he...
Car was running really nicely out there, and we did not need to put this amount of work in for my guys.
Closing down, and I'll tell you who's closing down. Simon Pagino in the yellow and white. Third car in the
Coletti. Stefano Coletti backwards at 150 miles an hour into the wall.
Big contact. It comes back on the racetrack and misses everyone. Simon Pagino, the third car in the order, was beginning to put pressure on Will Power when the excitement happened in the back.
And we're full course caution. Wow.
Green flag waves, racing again at NOLA, already cars side by side.
Pretty slow.
Oh, and already a problem. Jack Hawksworth
And James Jakes. We're still under green,
Still
so this
racing.
is live.
down into turn 1. You see Graham Rahal in there as well, and now a problem in 1, and I see some bits of front wing there. Is that pretty crazy? Look up at the top of your screen. James Jakes is the one who creates the problem, and then you and I, we talked about the asphalt that's out there on that drag strip, and it's basically kind of the bleach box area for the dragsters. It has no grip, especially in the wet, and that's where Hawksworth's problem was.
Here's what happened with Castroneves. That's Draconi. Castroneves trying to sneak inside to get around Draconi, and Draconi's turning in. Some odd minutes left to go if this is a timed race. Every time this happens and we go to yellow, I mean, Hinchcliffe's only made one stop. He could just nurse it around under yellow and end up winning this thing.
At this point now, you've almost got to roll the dice and go for it, because you know he's had such a disastrous weekend. He's had a couple of big offs, and if you were able to pull a win out of a rabbit out of the hat, I mean, that would turn your season around.
And Rocky Moran Jr. and Carlos Munoz touching wheels here. Rocky Moran spins, bringing out the only red flag of the session.
Here we are right through and going into turns 13 and 14. Looks like Simona just miscalculated her braking zone. Let's look backwards now from James Jakes.
That wasn't even close.
Well, I'm going to say this. James has been sliding back. Green flag. We are underway at Indianapolis. Will Power with a big jump on the start on Scott Dixon.
There's one body part.
Dixon around the second place car.
3 cars are stopped.
Dixon was almost through.
Full yellow, pits are closed.
Full course caution. Jack Hawksworth.
You see a little bit of fire on board. And she's got it slowed down significantly already, but it soon engulfs the rear of the car.
That seemed to really pop up in a hurry, Kevin.
I'm a heavyweight.